Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Get up, said Jewel.
I can't,
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you?
All right, I'm up.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, her pixie companion, and the forest fairy.
Oh, it's all right.
Does the Maritime Express run out of...
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more...
Oh! So
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound... you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today.
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we call the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Met.
The hero and the forest fairy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a bit.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me. Some...
Fit. What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a...
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara.
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all.
Ahem. Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was seriously starting to think I'd gotten on the bad side of some great yokai, and... I take it you're Inazuma?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a...
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater.
You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's.
Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a...
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit.
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still.
Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss?
A voice. Oh, yeah!
Sorry for the interruption, but this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady... Now, I know a fear of...
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even... Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that...
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an...
Dear passengers,
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train.
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, may the goddess please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again.
We will. We'll definitely.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way, too! Hey!
Now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time.
I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are!
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel.
The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep.
As you wish, ma'am.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it.
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out. Don't worry. If you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold level courier of the Komaniac.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the...
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Hey there! Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
Hey, are you guys already finished with everything in the No need to prioritize. Great! Let's... I've delivered packages all over, but You wanna check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. You want to check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Hey, are you guys already... No need to prioritize me. Great! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
What?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene. They saw a narrow path off to the...
Okay, but...
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery...
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration. All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story.
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future Marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
As golden sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent. Perchance peruse these pages thence. They surely represent no ill intent.
Why isn't you captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling? The Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cape, I just realized you said we all had to speak like strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
Yeah. The attack now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize.
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch. Wait, what? They got it out?
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
Ah! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outland.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobberon. You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though?
Who?
And thus...
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist?
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he...
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our 3 clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the dragon of old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one.
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. Noble traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots and...
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still.
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it.
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once... This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the after a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights. So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second. Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history...
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Capet's words gave the traveller food for thought. But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage. The traveller...
Overruled.
Wow. A true display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you. Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors. Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of... But the mind cannot understand the dimension...
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record. The blueprint to all of creation.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically...
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning...
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic array?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed... To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will...
The Traveller Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork...
I guess we should start here?
Behold. feast your eyes.
I don't believe it. So,
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
An impressive bounty.
Help me! Somebody! Please! Help me! Help! Oh, goddess of prophecy above. Would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything.
What?
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the goddess of prophecy, then? Basically, this...
Proper
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad...
You're not explaining it clearly. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now,
So, in other
You could say that. There are other situations.
Well, in any case,
are you heading to the constellation?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toy.
you mean like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen.
Yeah, exactly like that.
An impressive bounty.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clock.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the
You done? Okay. Now, since my...
misinformation.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Bobarano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of Old and stole its treasure.
So, next step.
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Jeez. Well, do you at least...
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without...
Question 1.
The great yokai, Neko.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancient...
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct! Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a... There is no way to know, therefore...
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great Oh, and this is my family.
Do we really need this one?
The Traveller Marquis draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct. I think you should take another look at Bobarano's family crest and have another go. Are you, gonna try again? Are you, gonna try again?
Now,
What elaborate...
if anyone's listening, I would like...
What? Oh,
Given that my clan's wisdom, it seems likely...
Oberano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong and Gujiyai would lift a different... But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests.
Cool. Well, once...
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Than the unexpected. An impressive bounty. What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected? Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.